Hey, gearheads! Buckle up, because today we're diving into some exciting news from the world of Street Outlaws. We're talking about Monza and his legendary Split Bumper Camaro. This car is no ordinary build, it's a fan favorite, a powerhouse, and one of the most iconic rides to grace the show. And in this video we will come to the latest updates on Monza's Split Bumper. If you followed Monza's journey, you know his Camaro has undergone transformation after transformation, and now it's back in the spotlight with some jaw-dropping upgrades. Let's rewind for a second and talk about the history of this beast. Monza's Camaro isn't just a car, it's a legacy. From nitrous motors to turbo setups, this car has seen it all. It's a battle-hardened warrior that has roared down the streets and tracks alike. But what's happening now? Well, Monza has taken things to a whole new level with a Procharged Hemi that's bound to change the game. And trust me, this is not just any engine, it has a backstory as epic as the Camaro itself. The Procharged Hemi Monza is working with originally came from Scott Taylor, a name that's synonymous with speed and success. This motor wasn't just sitting pretty, it was making waves. It powered the original Track Doe Firebird, moved on to Track Doe Camaro, and then found its way to John Doe, where it made a name for itself on small tires. That's right, this engine has pedigree, and now it's getting ready to breathe life into Monza's Split Bumper Camaro. But it's not just about dropping in a new motor. Monza is rethinking the entire setup. The chassis is being reworked, and the motor is being moved back by 6 inches. Why? To nail those weight percentages. This small adjustment could be a game changer. Whether it's a street race, a no-prep event, or even a track run, this Camaro is being built to dominate. Let's talk numbers, shall we? This car used to weigh between 2,700 to 2,850 pounds when it was running a Procharger F4101. But Monza's current goal is to trim it down to the 2,700 to 750 pound range. Imagine a lighter, more agile Camaro with an F4136 Procharger strapped in. This isn't just any Procharger either. The F4136 is a controversial piece of hardware. It's so powerful that it's been banned by some sanctioning bodies. But for Monza, that's just fuel for the fire. He's not looking to jump back into no-prep kings. This build is all about freedom, street racing, grudge racing, small tire events, whatever the road or track demands. And here's the kicker, Scott Taylor ran this exact engine setup on John Doe with incredible success. He's one of the most lethal small tire racers in the Street Outlaws world, so you know this combo is no joke. If it worked for Scott, imagine what Monza can do with it. This isn't just a rebuild, it's a reinvention. Monza is turning his split bumper into a machine that's faster, lighter, and more versatile than ever before. Picture it, the sleek lines of that Camaro, the deep rumble of the Procharged Hemi, and the sheer adrenaline of it tearing down the strip or street. It's the stuff gearhead dreams are made of. But here's where things get really exciting. This car isn't just being built to compete. It's being built to make a statement. It's a reminder that Monza isn't just a racer, he's an innovator, a builder, and a relentless competitor. Whether it's on small tires or taking on a grudge race, this Camaro is poised to turn heads and shatter expectations. What's next? So, what does the future hold for Monza and his Split Bumper Camaro? The possibilities are endless. Will we see it dominate small tire events like Scott Taylor did? Could it show up at underground street races and reclaim its throne? One thing's for sure, when Monza is behind the wheel, you can bet it's going to be fast, fierce, and unforgettable. Now, here's the question for you, fellow racing fans, what do you think of Monza's latest build? Are you excited to see this Camaro back in action? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and let us know where you'd love to see this beast tearing up the pavement. As fans know, Monza has made the decision to leave no prep kings. And looking at his decision, fans can see the future of the Monza team after leaving no prep kings, NPK, is marked by uncertainty but also a strong determination to adapt and thrive in the world of street racing. Monza's decision to step back from NPK was driven by practical considerations, such as inadequate opportunities to test his car and the financial realities of competing at that level. While this decision has caused a pivot in the team's plans, it also opens up new possibilities for Monza to chart a path that aligns more closely with his values and goals. A central issue that influenced Monza's departure was his commitment to thorough preparation and testing for his newly built race car. As a hands-on racer, Monza is meticulous about ensuring that his vehicle is in optimal condition before hitting the track. Without sufficient testing time, he felt it would be risky to jump straight into NPK competition, especially with a car that is new and unproven in race conditions. This attention to detail is a hallmark of Monza's racing philosophy, underscoring his priority to prioritize quality and safety over rushed participation. Financial considerations also played a significant role in Monza's decision. The contract he was offered by NPK included a pay cut that would have made it difficult to cover the costs associated with building and maintaining a high-performance car, hiring additional crew members, and traveling to events. As a professional racer who relies on his earnings to sustain his career and future, Monza saw this reduced compensation as a barrier to competing effectively. This pragmatic approach demonstrates his business acumen and his unwillingness to compromise his financial stability for a single racing series. Looking forward, Monza and his team are regrouping to explore alternative opportunities. While the NPK series may no longer be a central focus, Monza remains passionate about racing and intends to showcase his car and skills in other ways. One potential avenue is making appearances at various tracks across the country. These events offer a chance to engage with fans, test the car's performance, and race in a less demanding schedule. Such a shift could also ease the logistical burdens that come with competing in a rigorous series like NPK, especially for a two-person team without the extensive resources of larger teams. Monza has also left the door open for a return to NPK, but only under circumstances that align with his standards and goals. He emphasized the importance of proving the car's capabilities through thorough testing in the coming weeks. If the results meet his expectations, Monza hinted at a potential partial return to the NPK circuit for select events. This cautious and deliberate approach reflects his confidence in his car's potential and his strategic mindset in managing his racing career. The challenges Monza faces, such as balancing the physical demands of racing with his age, managing a small crew, and addressing financial realities, are not unique to him but resonate across the racing community. Yet, his resilience and dedication set him apart. By prioritizing sustainability and aligning his racing endeavors with his personal values, Monza is paving the way for a future that might depart from the high-profile NPK spotlight but still resonates with his passion for the sport. In summary, the future of Team Monza is likely to be defined by flexibility, creativity, and a focus on maintaining the high standards that have made Monza a respected figure in street racing. Whether through selective participation in competitive events, track appearances, or independent ventures, Monza is poised to continue making an impact in the racing world. Fans can rest assured that while the team's path may diverge from NPK, Monza's unwavering drive and love for racing will remain at the heart of everything he does. Finally, if you love keeping up with all things Street Outlaws and the incredible builds behind the scenes, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. We'll keep you in the loop with all the latest updates, from Monza's Camaro to the wildest races on the streets. Stay tuned, gearheads, this is one build you won't want to miss.